Hello there, I'm Jonathan, and together you and I are about to get to know your Office Runner wireless headset by Sennheiser. When you open up your Office Runner for the first time, here's what you'll find. An AC/DC power cord, USB for computer use, your telephone connector cord, the charging base, the microphone, the headband you can pop the microphone into, a large ear loop, a smaller ear loop with the super loop, and earbuds that you can use with your super loop. Let's take a peek at the back of the Office Runner and get familiar with the switches and ports we have back here. So if you flip it around, you'll see you have an ABC switch. Most of the time, we want that set to A. If you go down to the orange port here, that's your mini USB for using with the PC or Mac. The yellow port is your DC power, so that's your wall outlet. You have 6 little white dip switches here. These are all technically optional. The important thing to note is that the number 5 switch sometimes will help you get clearer audio if you flip that down. The number 4 switch will help you set the auto on feature so your headset turns on when you lift it off. And the number 1 switch, going from left to right, would be to enable hook switch mode if you plan on using this with a hook switch. Moving up to the very top, our microphone volume is this dial here. Normally somewhere between 3 and 6 is good for most setups. Now, let's go through a setup. I've already connected the AC power into the back of the Office Runner. As you can see, it's already got lights on the front here. If you haven't done that, go ahead and plug the power in first. And now for setup, you have 2 different options here. You can either go through a headset port. If your phone has a picture of a headset button anywhere on the front, that probably is a good option for you. However, if you don't have a headset port, you can probably go through the handset port of your phone. Let's start with the headset option. I'm going to remove the receiver just to get that out of my way. And let's take the green tape phone connector cord that came with your Office Runner, and we're going to run that first to the back of the Office Runner in the green phone port here. Then we'll take the other end of this cord and we're going to go to the back of your phone, and we're going to find the port that has a headset icon, and we'll go ahead and plug in there. Voila, that's the headset setup in a nutshell. Now, if you need to go through the handset port, instead come to the back of your phone here and find the port that has the curly cord, probably also has a handset receiver icon, and disconnect that curly cord, set it to the side, and instead of plugging into the headset port like we did just now, we'll plug the other end of this green connector cord into the curly cord spot that we just opened up. Now, we're going to take the curly cord that we unplugged and we're going to run that to the back of your Office Runner in the handset port right here. Now that you're set up to use your Office Runner, first you want to make sure that you charge the headset by setting it on the base. You'll see this blue light come on the headset when you've placed it on there. When you have it in an ear loop, you'll want the tip of the microphone pointed up to the ceiling. However, if you have it in your headband, the way that it'll rest with the headband will probably look a little bit more like this. Now, either way, whenever you go to use your headset with your desk phone, you'll first want to make sure that you're on phone mode here on the front. And then if you're going through the handset port, you'll raise the receiver like normal and turn on your headset by pressing this button right here. When your headset comes on, you'll get a blue diamond in the center of your cube there, and you'll get a periodic slow blue flash on the headset to let you know that the headset is turned on. Now at this point, with the handset setup, you should hear a dial tone in the headset, and you can begin dialing like normal. If you have a headset port setup rather than handset port setup, instead of lifting the receiver off the base, once your headset is on, you would press and turn on your headset button on the phone and then dial as normal. Voila. That's it. Everything you need to know to get started using your Office Runner headset with your desk phone. And of course, if you have any other questions or you need any other help at all, always feel free to give us a call at 1-800-HEADSETS, where any one of our headset advisors would be more than happy to help you. Thanks for watching, and cowabunga, dudes. I don't know why I said that. Bye for now.